World of YouTube Tearful Sight here. Today I want to go over once again another song I wrote. Took me maybe half a day to pull these lyrics out, but I'm just in disbelief, that I can finally do something I love to do. I used to do when I was younger. I still got, like I said, lyrics I gotta go over from the past. I have put some up, but still got more to go. But like I say, the reason why it's taking a while to get them up is due to the fact is I was really messed up back then. And trying to get my feelings out on the paper were just all over the place. Now that mind has been clear of alcohol for a long time, I can reassure you that was my problem. And of course back then, going through hell, even as a teenager, I was in a huge, great depression. I should have been really laying out the lyrics then, but I was more trying to bring out anger in the songs. And as you would say, ADHD all over the place. And not using my words right. Because, I was just messed up. I was going through some real, heavy damage and depression. And I have been diagnosed, I guess you would say, with PTSD. So that would explain a lot. And alcohol, I mind you, does not help. And I've been started drinking at the age of friggin' 13. So if that tells you anything, bad choice. I've always, like I said, wanted to start a band. That's where the origin name of Tearful Sight came from. Of course, Tearful Sight came from the disasters of the world. Things I've seen throughout life, whether it be on TV, the news, or in real life. And this song kind of sums up a lot, but it also sums up pretty much in why I wrote it, the disasters of today. And I don't know, man. I don't know how it came out, but the words poured out of my head, and it was like I needed to write this thing. And sitting there staring at the phone, trying to come out with the greatest lyrics you can think of, because everybody who writes a song has to have greatness in it, unless you're gonna just write a song like some today that just put in verses of get down, shake your butt, get down, shake your butt, get up, shake your butt, go over there, go over here. There's a lot of friggin' songs out there these days that, oh my God, I don't even know, mega hits. Because, and what about the YouTube sensation back in friggin' 2008? What a Mr. Gundam Style. One song and it friggin' jacked up through the whole charts. And where is that guy now? How come he ain't making a second Gundam Style, or however you pronounce it? Let alone that guy could friggin' already be rich and don't have to do nothing ever again. One song, Me, if I was to put an album together, I'd have all my music ready. And singing it, though, would kind of be sucky. There's a song, and I mean, I could probably sing, but my vocals have been damaged from too much yelling throughout the past. But I would love to try and sing one song, and that's the one I Wish You Were Alive. Excuse me. But if there was a day that I would be able to try and sing something, I probably would want to. But, you know, gotta wait for that day to happen, I guess. The music ain't doing too well. But, I mean, on YouTube. But I'm trying my, this is something I've been waiting to do for a long time. And I think, and I've wanted to do. Get my lyrics, especially now that I'm just pouring out with new lyrics. I mean, songs that are just, lyrics, I should say, not songs, just lyrics. But for this app, for every friggin' song I wrote so far, there's a version to it, and there's lots of versions to it, but there are ones that are my top favorite. But like I said, sometimes I goofed up and forgot to put lyrics in afterwards. But this song, this one I did take my time. I was missing lyrics, and then I was able to put them in while I was reading and everything, and it over. But like I said, it only took me a half a day to do this thing, and it's like, damn. And I'm just very excited to have it out in the song. And this version of it is pretty damn good. Even though there's other versions of it. I mean, there is one that is more deep vocaled, say like Slipknot style vocals. But but for me wanting it to be clear so people can, understand it. Yeah, this is the more visual one that you could read the lyrics in. But yeah, this app, I'm coming around finding this app through my man Dave from Vermont. So I'd like to shake that man's hand right now. Give him a huge salute, because he is a military veteran, military police. And thank him, I say friggin' from the bottom of my heart. Because this is my passion. This was always my passion to, write my lyrics for the world to hear. And I always use this metaphor. Without the fans, there is no bands. And, I just want to connect with people. And music has always been there for me since the age of 5, since I was given my first record player, radio, and a lot of times, boy, as a kid in Air, Massachusetts, my parents were always working. And I was pretty much always alone. And sadly enough, the most of my learning throughout life was learning from TV. But I can reassure you, I learned from the good TV shows and movies. And I took everything in a different approach as a child. And being left alone a lot. I mean, don't get me wrong, my parents did teach me a lot too, but it was kind of my father taught me leather work, how to do craft things and make things, and, try and be efficient to myself so I can, work what I need to work on. But if I couldn't afford it, something type like that. But yes, I'll tell you. There was other things that they weren't teaching me that I had to learn. And one of the big main majority of it was relationships and love. My parents weren't teaching me none of that because they split up in 1982. And after that, they did get back together, but still, it was all still a natural friggin' disaster. It wasn't the same. It wasn't right. And I just learned from that and other things of people's relationships. And yeah, I went on to say that ain't right and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to do this my way. And mind you, that was from the age of 5. Learning lots of things as a kid. Especially running the streets by myself. I mean, I do write in a song about being humble and everybody could walk the streets back in the day, which there was a good time, but there was a dark secret side of life that was hidden. But if you could make through that and didn't get caught up in that, everybody was humble. You could walk the streets. You wouldn't get attacked like some scumbags are doing these days. And there's people that want to ruin your parade, ruin your circus today, or let alone just ruin your life by driving you insane. There are people out there and they're all frickin' deranged. They just want to make your life a living frickin' hell because they're jealous, or they just look at you and don't like you, and this is what this song brings. I mean, there's a lot caught up in a 4-minute song, and I'm frickin' just got goosebumps thinking about it. It's like, yeah, this is just, I don't know, just the way I frickin' feel, and I want everybody to know it and how I feel about the world today. I wish it could go back to the way it was, because, that was the way it should be. That's the way it is, and that's the way it should always be. Not this frickin' chaotic world we're living in, and let alone the government having us rip each other apart, which I sing not sing, but write in another song, and that's Darkness Is Where I Dwell. We're getting divided in this world, and one more thing about this song, I mentioned the late, great prophetess of Nostradamus. And I've always wanted to put that man into some kind of form of, my thoughts on that man. And think of this. God created earth. God created man. That means God must have created Nostradamus, right? And somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. And God in the Old Testament, as Noah's Ark, the dark depths of Sodom, did his duties to make sure that the wicked people of the world then died. Now, as you can see, God is being selfish and taking all the ones he wants and leaving here the mass destruction of the evil. Now, that gets me to my point of Nostradamus. And did God himself find out that Nostradamus with his predictions were going to come true and knew it? And just step back and let everything happen, what he predicted? And there you go. And just take the ones he wants up there in heaven, or wherever they go. It's something to think about, and that's what I brought into this song. And just to get that out the way I did, and the way I just said it in a song, to me, is fucking epic. And I've always wanted to share my thoughts. And people are a lot of some people are, you know, not into that Notre Dame stuff, even though I have the book that I read on that, and I still have it. That is, it did get a little ruined, but I wanted to go back into that book one day and show you that he did predict World War III, which is also mentioned in my epic song here. So with that all being said, people, you know, think about it. And that's what this song brings. So, with that being said, if anybody wants to give me some comments, listen to the song. It is, other versions are up on YouTube right now. I forgot if I put this one up. I don't think so. So I'm going to be putting this up too. All versions. And what's cool about this app is, right, I might not be able to get an album. Might be able to be, you know, able to one day sing all my stuff, but at least I got different versions of the song, and if people want to go to a favorite one themselves, it's what's cool about this app. You just don't get stuck with a song. Like, say, hey, there have been songs of bands that I love made, and I wish they could have done it this way, or I wish they could have sounded like, or they missed this, and the lyrics, sometimes there's lyrics I think they should have put in and they didn't, or swapped out, you know, that type of thing. But the music wise, if it could have been like this or that, that's what I like about this app, because I have different versions of it. And if you like that, you like this, yeah, there you go. Hey, stop it. Hola. I got distracted, but anyways, yeah, the neighbors are up. But anyways, I wanted to just share this, give you my thoughts, theories, and ideas on my lyrics here, and give you an sight of what and why and how I wrote it. But till the next video, folks, be safe, take care, and always listen to music. To me, music is life. Out.